Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Lisa with Lisa's Faith and Budget Planning channel. I am excited to be here today because we are going into the month of November. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm actually filming at night and I've got as much light as I possibly can. And so hopefully this turns out okay. So it may look a little bit darker just because of the time of day and how busy things have been around where I'm at. So anyways, we're jumping into November. I know October's not over with yet. Today is October. Let me find my calendar real quick. Let's see, Monday night, October 26th. So we are going to plan for November 1st, which is next Sunday, and this Saturday is Halloween. Oh, I can't believe October's already over. It was my birth month, my husband's birth month, and we had such a good time. And then all of a sudden his job called him and he's gone. And I don't know when I'll see him again. So we'll see. But yes, he got called to travel on business. And so he is away, and he did get to call home today, which was nice. And can't wait to have him home when he does come back. So here we go. I have already written out all of my bills for the month, and as I was writing it out, even though I had my draft budget right in front of me, I realized there were two things that popped up this month that I completely forgot about that I need to make sure I included in the budget, and I got to redo my draft budget to see where it falls. One was ABC Health, which is my husband's CPAP machine and things like that, and supplies. So this is our portion of purchasing all the supplies for 3 months. And then Disney Plus is coming out in this month at some point, and but I have a sinking fund for that, which is awesome. So once it comes out, yeah, I just place the money and there it is. So I'm going to go ahead and start laying down these stickers in their appropriate places, and then I'll zoom you guys in and just kind of talk about what's going on and do a plan with me. I'm just going to show you exactly what I'm doing. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So these are all the bills. I put everything down. I even had one little expense sticker left over. Sara Marie Stickers is who I use, and her colors seem to match most of what I use in my headers as far as the washi strip on top. It may not be a perfect match, but it's a very close match. And so I'm excited. I love using her stickers. She's really awesome at what she does, and really a lot of fun to use her products, and it just brings me a lot of happiness and joy. So I'm going to go ahead and put down my pay dates. I just realized I didn't put that in earlier. I think I'm going to use this darker green color here and just put that in the corner. So retirement check, military retirement check, VA disability, sometimes VA education, and rent check are here. It's always on the first, kind of happens all at once. The first salary check we get this pay period is the 13th. And then the second salary paycheck for this pay period is on the 27th, the day after Thanksgiving, which is crazy. Whew, so much going on. Now, I did put Disney Plus down here just because I know I have a sinking fund for it, and no matter when it comes out on the calendar, because I don't actually have the date, on this payday, I know there's plenty of funds in, and I can just transfer from savings into this part, and it'll just be right there, and no problem. So the funds will be there. I will have them available. In fact, I might just transfer them, the $69.99 from savings into checking for the sinking fund here on the 1st, and then I won't have to think about it. So it'll just come out whenever it comes out this month. So here we go. Mortgage. Let me zoom you guys in real quick before I really get into the nitty gritty of this, so you can see what we're getting into. So This is my mortgage amount, $1980.06, includes the interest, or the principal, the interest, the homeowner's insurance, and the property tax. So all of that in one. Visa Go card. That's my husband's prepaid gold card. That's where he puts his personal money to spend to whatever he wants to, or save up, or buy me a gift, or whatever. So, and no, it's mostly just for him to do what he wants to do. Greater Europe Missions is what GEM stands for, and it's an amazing organization. They have missionaries that go out and do short-term, maybe even long-term missions. And we have some friends from church that we have been help supporting from the beginning. They're just now getting ready to go to Germany, I believe. And yeah, do missions work there. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to hear all the stories. And they're taking their 1-year-old, I think, Eli, with them, and it's going to be awesome. It's just, I love supporting them, and I love supporting what they're doing. And yeah, that's tithe. That's part of our tithing and giving and offering, and that's from my husband's VA disability check. That's what he tithes off of that every month. So that's where that comes from. And then ABC Health. So that's a sporadic one. That comes, like I said, a CPAP machine my husband has. He has supplies, hoses, masks, and stuff that he needs. And we pay our portion, and then every 3 months or so, and then the insurance pays the rest. Amazon Music, my husband purchased that, so that's what we do. Helping Hands is another tithe. This is how we tithe my husband's military retirement check, and it goes to our church, and they just help people in the church, and it's just something very important to us. And you know, these two things, these two tithes, God actually laid on our heart and called us to do, and it was such a beautiful experience. And every time we do, it's just like, yes, God, I hear you, I'm obeying, I love it, and I just love when God does things like that. So anyways, that's what the Helping Hands is at our church. That's what we tithe every month. Natural gas, we have not turned the heat on yet, and I'm fighting not to, but I think this week we might. So I don't know, because like I said, well, I don't even know if I've said yet. This Saturday is Halloween. It's going to be 57 degrees or something like that. It's a high, and 48 is the low. And I'm like, that is really cold. And normally I sit outside. I do not want to sit outside this Halloween. So I don't even think I'm passing out candy. I don't know. So, but our natural gas, which means this month we're going to have to start using our heat a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. CBS All Access, that's just part of our entertainment, cable, whatever you want to call it. This is what we view a lot of their programming. Humana Health is for my son. He pays his own health insurance, and but it comes out of our account because it's still part of the TRICARE military system. So my husband has to pay for it. Thursday, our landscaper is going to come by and probably do the last grass cutting of the year. Hopefully, we'll see. Instant Ink. Instant Ink is where I print all my papers. As you can see, this takes a lot of ink, and I print these and things like that. And I'm kind of getting into printing stickers too, so I don't know if it's something I'm going to do or sell in my shop. I have an Etsy store where I sell all these budget sheets and calendars and stuff and budget packs. It's called Lisa's Faith Budget Plan, so I'm excited about that. But I'm considering putting stickers in the shop, but I am learning I'm being self-taught. I'm teaching myself how to make stickers, so we'll have to wait and see if I can actually be successful at it. Right now, it's not going so great. Sling is a form of entertainment, cable, whatever you want to call it. It has the channels we want, and that's what we like, and that's what we use. Geico, my Geico went up. It used to be $103.53. Now it's $107.43. So about $4 there. So yeah, I'm not sure why, other than it hasn't gone up in years. So maybe it was just time. I may give them a call and see if there's any better rates or anything different we can do to save a little extra money. So this is a Payday. So I went online, and I usually do my utilities with web bill pay on my bank account. And because my accounts for electric and gas, I usually have the amounts before the first of the month, what the actual bills are. I actually know what they are before the time comes. So the electric is going to be $117.08, which dropped dramatically. I don't remember what it was last month, but yeah, it's better than the 200 we had over the summer. So whew, it was an expensive summer. Tithe comes out. This is my husband's regular salary that we are tithing from, and this is the amount that my husband and I talked about and prayed about, and that's what we give. And this goes to the general fund at our church. Life insurance. Life insurance is for all 4 of my family members, me, my husband, and my 2 kids. See here, iTunes for storage, and then Audible, which we've been using and loving very much. Let's see if I can actually move this to where it can get on screen. Now here I have Vivint, and Vivint is our home security system, which we absolutely love. It works very well. I love the cameras. They're very clear and vibrant and bright, and the sound quality is good when you're using the speaker and all that stuff. You can talk through them. You can see who's on the other side, and it's just really, really awesome. Even the camera for the backyard, you can speak through that. If somebody's back here and they shouldn't be. It hasn't happened yet, so I'm not so concerned about it. But yeah, we have one in the backyard, and we have the doorbell, and then we have sensors inside the house, and that's about all we have. And this is just the services for the monitoring. And that's where we have 2 cell phone lines that can be used for, I'm not sure how they explain it or why it's 2 cell phone lines, but it's 2 cell phone line and companies so that the alarm system can contact the emergency services, and the monitoring is part of it and all that stuff. So we pay that every month. We've already paid off the equipment, which was $2,200 last year, but I do have a referral code in this, and I keep it in the description box below. So if you're interested and talk to them and want to sign up with a referral code, I can get a cash back, and you can get a discount on your first time working with Vivint. So if you're interested, it's down there in the comment section or in the description box. So check that out. Sprint has dropped down to, this is what I paid in October. So I haven't quite got the bill for that yet, but this is what we paid in October. So we'll see if that's what we pay in November. I assume Sprint has finally finished adjusting all its numbers after paying off all the leases and stuff. So we'll see. Visa, I always put $42.95 a month on there, and I pay the $42.95 a month off every month. So that works. And every dollar, so I have the app. I decided to pay for it monthly this time. I'm not going to do that next year. Next year I will be, I don't know if I'm going to cancel the paid version and just use the free version, or what, because we're going to be debt-free soon. So yeah, I don't know. I am putting in funds for my sinking fund to actually pay for it again next year, but now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I want to, because I don't know. Anyways, I put Disney Plus here. I didn't write city utilities yet. It's about $100, but they just checked the utilities outside today, and I heard them going around. So probably won't hear back for another week before I know what the actual bill is. Sinking funds is $371 this time. I had an extra $1 left over in Amazon Prime, so I just dropped it down $1 this time around. And it's the same sinking funds as I had last month. And then we have tithing, because Payday was over here, and then this is the first Sunday after, so tithing will come out on this day. And yeah, that's what we do. So that is our month. I'm going to zoom back out so you can see the whole calendar. And my chair squeaks a lot. Sorry about that. Then I wanted to show you, as soon as I find it. Oh. I actually am practicing cutting stickers. So here's the stickers I cut today. And they turned out really good. It's the same design as well. It's part of the same design as this. It's a big 12 by 12 size digital sheet, and this is part of that. So I do like that. And I got the sunflowers in here, and I got the washi. So, but what I wanted to use over here, and I like to use over here, is these boxes. So I think they're called quarter boxes. I'm not sure. So I printed these today, and just to test and see how well I do. I'm not too excited about my portrait silhouette, or silhouette portrait, whatever it is called, because it doesn't exactly cut straight. So here's my notes. I always put in my sidebar check boxes for income and check boxes for other things. I'm looking for, what am I looking for? I'm looking for something I've been using just the past couple days. My little thing here. This is my Erin Condren planner. I'm trying to get the sticky thing off. And that's super strong. There we go. Where I can draw my own check boxes and I can draw my own thing. It came with something I had ordered, and it's really cool. So I'm going to use this. And what else do I need? Oh, my stickers. I can't remember what sticker pack it's in. Not this one. I got all kinds of sticker packs. It's crazy. So I'm going to move this out of the way as my notes, because I don't really need them now. So I like to use these old Sara Marie income and savings, because this is the month for savings. Now, I don't have it mapped out or planned out, but I will later this month. But I want to go ahead and make a section for savings. I always put what our savings account have on the sidebar, but I haven't been adding much to them, so, and that's okay. Oh, that looks so cute right there. I love it. I can't believe I did that. I finally figured out how to make this little thing, this little, what do you call it? I can't think today. But this little quarter box, and with a little design around it. I couldn't make it curve the way I want, so I was just like, I'll just do the rectangle and be happy. So I am very happy, and it looks very good. So I'm just going to make 6 boxes here on these different squares on the note side for the different salary that we have coming in, or income coming in. Yeah, we got to keep track of that, because if I don't pay attention, you know, it throws me off. For 6. So how is everyone doing with their budget? Have you started your new budget for the month of November? Have you even looked at it? Have you even thought about it? I know for somebody it's too soon. Some people it's too soon. So I understand that completely. So, so up here I'm going to write the military retirement. My handwriting is very sloppy today. I'll fix that later. VA disability. I think my husband's getting VA. I think I'm out of ink in this. These little 3 Frixon 3038 pens. The barrels are so small, there's not a lot of ink in them, so they run out very quickly. So VA disability, VA education. Luckily, I bought a pack of like 20 of these little barrels to fill it in. My son's rent. That doesn't even want to seem to write. Then my husband's salary check, which is this one, and then this salary check here. So usually the first 4 come out all the way on the 1st. And if it's a Sunday, which is what this one is, it's actually going to come in on Friday of the previous week on the 30th. I just don't use any of the funds until the 1st, and then I count it. It just sits there in the bank, which is only a couple days. It's not that big a deal. So now I want to get another sticker that I made. I'm so excited. I can't believe I am doing this, or even considering this, because oh my goodness, So I'm going to leave one box in case other income comes in and I need a spot for it. But I love having these little quarter boxes with the decor around it, or the color. And it's this stuff up here, and it just matches. I'm so excited. It's so neat. Savings, that's the next thing. So what do we have already? We have our $1,000 emergency fund. In the month of November, we will be debt-free because I will be paying off our school loan on the 30th, October 30th, with the extra paycheck my husband gets the month of October, and we will be debt-free, consumer debt-free, completely gone in October, and I am super excited about that. In fact, on Thursday, Friday, when my husband gets paid on the 30th, Friday the 30th, on this day here, I'm going to record myself making the payment, posting the payment, and showing that it will be paid in full on that day, and I'm actually going to pay the school loan on their individual loans, not just the whole total. I'm just going to pay them on the individual loans and just like say, I'm done, and just kind of celebrate with you guys. So excited. No more school loan debt. It's going to be gone. I'm done. So, and because this is a payday and it's an extra check, because we normally only get 2 salary checks, we do tithe that check, so the rest of it goes to the school loan, and I'm very excited about that. So savings. Let's see, I'm going to start with, I think I only need 4, so I'm going to put 4 squares here. Kind of wish these squares were a little bigger, but these small ones work. I'm not too worried about it. So how is your debt payoff journey going? Are you getting closer? Are you making small progresses, large progresses? I would love to learn and find out, kind of where you guys are at and what you're comfortable talking about with your debt payoff journey. If you're just starting, I've had this school loan debt. I say 2009, but I forgot part of that debt was actually in the 1990s. I got married in 96, and that's when some of my school loans actually started. Those had been paid off a while back, but yeah, it was in the 90s. It was crazy. So here we go. So savings, I have $1,000 emergency fund. Now, this $1,000 emergency fund is not a fully funded one. It is a fully funded starter baby emergency fund. This is like small things that go wrong, not big things. What we're going to be working on is our 6-month savings of expenses. That is the fully funded emergency fund, is 6 months worth of expenses. And so that's what I'm getting excited about, because now that we have no debt, anywhere from $1,300 to $1,400 can be available each and every month, because we don't have the $570 car payment that we had last year. We don't have the $480 credit card payment that we were paying on last year. We don't have other loans and stuff like that. I think we had a $100 a month mattress firm. We were paying them every month for our Tempur-Pedic bed, and we paid that off and things like that. So there were a lot of things that we had. And actually, when I do my video for Friday, I will show an old budget on how I used to budget, which is really embarrassing because I wasn't really tracking anything. I just was guessing at the most part. And I will show you the actual number of debt, what our debt was on August 31st, 2018. So that's a couple of years back, and I'm really excited to do that video. So that's going to be really cool. 6 months savings, and then I will track probably over in the corner here how much we put away for savings this month. Now I know November and December of this year We're going to be a little slow putting into the savings account. 1, it's Christmas. 2, it's my son's birthday on Christmas Eve. He will be 22. And 3, he needs bedroom furniture. He needs a whole new young man, 20-something bedroom. So we're going to redo his room and get him a bunch of furniture and really just make things amazing for him in there. He is autistic. He does live at home, but he is a young man and he is ready. He needs something. So this is something we're going to be doing. And then what other savings? Oh, my husband's travel expense savings, which will be at 0 because I have to transfer all $720 that we normally have in there in my checking account. So whenever he needs it while he's traveling, he can just use it. I just don't count it as part of our budget. Even though it's sitting in our checking account, I allocate it separate. So I know that money, I track what he pulls out, and I can keep track easily of what's left over of his travel expense savings, if there's anything left. And then he gets reimbursed and we put it back in the savings. And then let's see, what else do we have? I'm trying to think. There's one other thing that we track over here for VA education savings. So sometimes we put away whatever my husband gets in VA education deposits and put it into savings. So that's what we're doing there, savings. So that's where I'm going to leave this. I don't really have anything else because there's no debt. I usually put a little debt sticker and then I track it over here and there's just no debt to track. So let me zoom in and let you see it up close. So here we go. So there's all the income sources coming in, and then this is the savings categories. Now these saving categories are actually all in one savings account. I do not separate this out, which is why I track it kind of here in a sidebar. It just refreshes my memory, compartmentalizes within that savings account that this is the $1,000 emergency fund. This is the money for the 6-month savings for expenses. This is the travel expense money. This is the VA education savings, which I still have money in, but I don't want to put it down here just yet if I'm using some of it to pay for the school loans. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So that is our monthly budget. Go back out. Now I do keep it on the calendar here, but I also track, clean my mess up here, all of this on a budget tracker. So next time you see me do a video, I'm going to be taking this and I'm going to show you where I put all the income expenses all the way down. I do this every month so I can have the math to do this. And I just love this budget sheet because this here, the calendar, allows me to see what bills come out with what paychecks. That way I know how much is going to be left over at the end of every paycheck. That way I know I have enough money. Because what I don't have on this calendar is what I spend in my 4 expense categories: grocery, household, restaurants, miscellaneous, and gasoline. Now normally when my husband's gone, we don't spend as much in those categories, so I'm hoping to save a good amount of money from those. But I do see, I can see here, I have 12 days on the first of the month's pay. I have 14 days on the 13th of the month's pay. And then I only have 4 days on the 27th of the month's pay. So really that's a lot of pay for just 4 days. So that right there is just going to mostly be probably put towards my son's furniture, depending on how much it is. And so I'm excited about that. And yeah. And also because my husband's traveling on business, his pay increases. He does get overtime. So even though he's going to get paid, and I should put /OT here because he is going to get overtime for it, it's going to look different as far as the numbers go in November here. the salary and income is going to look a lot higher just because of his overtime money and how much money he's making. And a lot of that money, we're just going to, like I said, Justin needs a whole new bedroom set. So we have money left over at the end of the month of this on our regular pay that we always get pretty steady right now. And then we're going to have this overtime money come in and we're going to like, okay, now what? Because I'm not even thinking about it. I don't think about overtime money until it hits the bank account and I see his paycheck stub and I can say, okay, this is how much it is. And okay, what do we want to do with it? And I'll probably just hold on to most of it until my husband gets back. I don't know when that is. He has no time frame for me yet, and that's okay. I'll find out when I find out. So anyways, I hope you liked this video. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Again, these budget sheets that I have, the calendar, the budget expense, income and expenses. I do paycheck to paycheck. There we go, paycheck 3, grocery, household, restaurant transaction logs, miscellaneous gasoline. I do another calendar that goes along with my weekly check-in, which I'm excited about. And then I'm going to do a sinking funds and savings tracker, and then my monthly notes for the month. And yeah, I love these sheets and they help me out so much, and I would love to help you guys too. So if you're interested, I do have an Etsy store. It's called Lisa's Faith Budget Plan, and I have it linked in the description box below. Please check it out. And if you are interested in any of these budget sheets, feel free to purchase them and let other people know. I would love to help anybody that would like budget sheets like this. So I hope you have an amazing and blessed day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.